So after the khutbah is done, after you get some time, I'd like you to spend some time reading the opening, the first few ayat, maybe the first page of Surah Maryam on your own, and do some reading and study on your own as well. This surah, the opening, is about a time, a very important time in history. So I want to first tell you about that time. The children of Israel were chosen by Allah to be an example for all other nations before humanity. And they had had many, many prophets, one after the other. And the Quran describes that they disgraced those prophets. In fact, they even killed many of those prophets. يَقْتُلُونَ النَّبِيِّينَ بِغَيْرِ الْحَقِّ. They were killing prophets without justification. So it's not just that they were not listening to them, they were even assassinating prophets of Allah, time and time again, alayhimu salatu wassalam. But this was almost the end of the line for them. Allah had given them many, many opportunities, and now we're getting close to the end. And by that time, they had reached a new level of corruption within them. So they had different layers of corruption, but the kind of corruption they reached by this time that is going to be described in the beginning of Surah Maryam is the height of their corruption. And how do we know that? Well, one of the ways you can think about that is this is right around the time Isa alayhi salam is born. So the last prophet that is going to speak to them directly is coming. This is their last shot. This is their last chance to get their act together. And if you study Jesus, even outside of the Quran, if you study what Jesus is saying to the Israelites in their own literature, in Christian literature, you will find that he has no kind words for the Israelites.